Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And this is a little healing grid that I have set up. I actually did this over the solstice, and it is it's a piece of rainbow quartz in the middle, and then it has rose quartz around the outside, and then it has this beautiful rose by it as well that I've just had to put some water in it, and this other little bud of a rose is blossoming next to it as well. And so the intent is to basically bridge this rainbow gap and bring the rainbow healing to the planet, but also to all of those that need healing at this time. And for every aspect of your life, for love, for body, for health, for happiness, for joy, for inner peace, which is what we all strive for. I think the most important thing is our health and our inner peace. So I am going to pull a Power of Love for what we need to know today, and it is look at that, to be grateful. So I totally get that feeling today, because yesterday I was doing channelings as well. In the morning I did some channeling for dogs, and I said yesterday that I would channel a letter from my dog for us. So I will. So my dog's called Bowie, and I am going to share what he wants to say. So the message is, the question that I asked is, Bowie, what do you want to say to us? And the message was, you are the gateway, just as we are the gateway to love, to open up the doors to your hearts. We are united in our mission. We do the same mission. We fulfill the same purpose. We are gateways to love. Gateways to the heart, a mirror to the perfection and purity of true love. The moment we saw each other, we knew it was an instant heart connection, an instant sense of finding home, being home. That is what true love is. It's the feeling of coming home. And you are my home. We chose to meet each other in many physical forms. What better form to take than the namesake for unconditional love? I've said many times that your twin spirit will be embodied in your pets, your physical objects that you love, all around you. Your twin spirit is. And so it was so perfect, because at the end of this letter, when it says, what better form to take than the namesake for unconditional love? Because Bowie is actually the namesake for my twin as well. So all of my so I feel incredibly grateful, because again, if the lady hadn't asked to have a channeling for her dog, then I wouldn't have done it for my dog. And that message around saying your twin spirit is everywhere, your twin spirit will be all around you all the time. And again, I'm so grateful to be able to see that, because lots of people can't see all the messages from spirit. Lots of people can't see that the universe, your twin spirit, is all around you, talking to you all the time, everywhere around, in your pets, in your dreams, in your in songs that come to you, in conversations that you have with people. Yesterday I said always look to if you have a song come through as a message, then always look in the YouTube comments. And brilliantly, a lady put a comment on to say that she did just that, and then there it was, a comment from the first name had her twin city that she lived in, the second name was her twin's name. And that's what I mean. You will always, always, always see more signs. There will always be more messages. And that's why today it's all about being grateful. Being grateful to being grateful, just be able to see. I mean, just think there are so many people walking around this planet that are unable to see. I heard a brilliant analogy yesterday that somebody said. It was a podcast I was listening to, and they said that so many people are walking around literally in their pajamas, sleepwalking, and they're not able to see all of these amazing messages that come through. And it's like living in a the other letter that I did for the lady around her dog was saying that they are effectively actors in a play together, and they each have their part to play in this play. And that's the thing. The more that you see, the more that you open your eyes, the more you open your heart. Exactly what this letter says. We are the gateway to open each other's hearts more. The more magic you let in. The more magic you let in, the more messages you see. The more messages you see, the more gratitude you have. It's like this spiraling circle, upwards and upwards and upwards. And it's an amazing thing. So it's all about gratitude today, and it's all about healing. So you fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. And those lessons aren't always easy, are they? They can be extremely painful, but seeing them for what they are, a lesson, makes them a lot easier to handle. So when you live in gratitude, you are acknowledging to the universe your appreciation for every event that occurs in your life. Be thankful for each experience, whether you label it good or bad, because without it you will not evolve. Granted, heartbreaking things happen in this physical dimension, but if you look upon them as lessons to learn, as opposed to misfortunes inflicted upon you, you glimpse the higher and the bigger picture. Everything can be a gift. As you consciously experience gratitude, you are mindful that even the simplest aspects of your life are wondrous and miraculous. With this outlook, your focus is placed on abundance, consciousness, and not on lack. As you acknowledge source energy, you expand your awareness and come to realize that you are part of something much larger than yourself, and that every moment is precious. So I certainly feel that, and the world, that everything is a lesson. It's one big lesson all the time, and we're all on this healing journey all the time together. Physical healing, mental healing, emotional healing, all of it. Healing, 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 all the time healing, all the time growing, all the time blossoming, and changing. We're just changing. Every day we're changing more and more. So I'm going to finish by reading Bowie's letter again. So it is, you are the gateway, just as we are the gateway to love. We are united to, you are the gateway, just as we are the gateway to love. We are united in our mission. We do the same mission. We fulfill the same purpose. We are gateways to love, gateways to the heart, a mirror to the perfection and purity of true love. The moment we saw each other, we knew. It was an instant heart connection, an instant sense of finding home, being home. That is what true love is. It's the feeling of coming home. And you are my home. We chose to meet each other in many physical forms. What better form to take than the namesake for unconditional love? Oh. So that message is for all of us that have those pets who are on this twin flame journey, that you know that your twin spirit is living in every living thing around you, trying to give you messages, trying to give you support to love. And that's the beauty, right? That is the beauty. That's why to be so grateful for this journey, because it is mind-boggling. I mean, I never in a million years would think that I would be sat here channeling and reading out a lesson actually. My dog is teaching me a lesson. So, and it also reminds me of the beautiful true story about a man and his cat. So a street cat called Bob. It's a film, but it's also a book, and it's a true story of a guy that he was a heroin addict. I used to see him. He used to busk in a place called Angel. No surprise there. And basically this cat adopted him, and he started to look after the cat. And as he looked after the cat, because it gave him a purpose, he basically got clean, and he got himself a flat, and he started to sell the Big Issue, which is a homeless magazine here. And his cat would go with him everywhere, and he would busk with the cat on his shoulder. And one day what happened was, because he got quite a following, because people used to come, want to see the cat, and the cat, it was a ginger tomcat. And he would, basically one day he got in the local paper, and then following that, a book and a film happened, and then he basically, a movie was made, and he then went on to, and sadly the cat has just passed away. The cat died a couple of weeks ago, so he's been in the press again recently. But that cat saved that guy's life. And so it's a beautiful thing to remember that we are all here helping each other. And it's quite incredible when you really, really think about it. And that's why it's so important to be grateful, because, you know, if you're watching this video, that was 11:11 on the clock. If you're watching this video, then you have opened your eyes, and that in itself is amazing, because the majority of people haven't. And so we are extremely lucky to be able to see all the messages, to be able to see all the signs, to be able to see the magic and believe in the magic. That's the thing. It's not just seeing it, it's really, really believing in it, believing that the universe is always conspiring with you to live your highest and best truth, that there is a divine purpose to this life, that there is a reason for us being here. And that's so powerful. It's so powerful to know that. So I really hope that helps. If you want a healing, a reading, or a channeled letter, then please do. All of my details are in the link as usual. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Divinelovecrystalgrid. And if you want to get any of my books, then they are all. Oh, let's have a mantra for today. What day is it? It's the 24th or 25th, I forget. Let's have a little look. So I have the Love Mantra book here. So 20, oh, look at that. 25, I mean, of course, it's going to be entirely synchronous to what I just said, but it is, as I live my life with the intent to spread love, I see magic everywhere. So as I live my life with the intent to spread love, I see magic everywhere. Repeat, repeat, repeat. All right, I do hope that helps. In the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. And that just finished with this little beautiful healing grid. The rainbow quartz to bring in the rainbow energy, the rose quartz, of course, for unconditional love, the rose to reunite the divinity within. Beautiful. All right, I do hope that helps. Oh, this is perfect, because also my mum brought me this rose over a couple of days ago, and she said, this is a David Austin rose. David is the star, the six-pointed star, divine feminine, divine masculine, divine union in the six-pointed star. So right there is just beauty everywhere. All right, hope that helps. Take care. Bye.